Hello students, welcome my friend channel. Here I am giving me answers for the multiple choice question practice sets given on my website. Here instead of mentioning direct answers for the questions, answers are made bold. So please mind the font difference to get the answers for the questions. Foundation Course Set 3 Sybcom. Same 3. Unit 3 MCQ for practice. Question. Choose correct option for the answer. 1. Civilization possibly first appeared among the ancient blank. A. Greeks. B. Sumerians. C. Indians. D. Spanish. 2. Democritus postulated the theory of blank. A. Atoms. B. Molecules. C. Germs. D. Relativity. 3. Aristotle is known as the founder of blank. A. Germ. B. Spirit. C. Botany. D. Zoology. 4. Galileo is referred to as the father of blank physics. A. Experimental. B. Theoretical. C. Mathematical. D. Analytical. 5. Blank discovered and named oxygen. A. Newton. B. Harvey. C. Lavoisier. D. Democritus. 6. Blank is marked with the invention of the printing press. A. High Middle Age. B. Classical Era. C. Age of Renaissance. D. Age of Enlightenment. 7. Blank refers to a historical intellectual movement of 18th century. A. Age of Reason. B. Age of Enlightenment. C. Industrial Revolution. D. Age of Renaissance. 8. The theory of gravitation was developed by blank. A. Archimedes. B. Einstein. C. Aristotle. D. Newton. 9. Blank underscore is the ability of business to trade with the world via websites. A. E-commerce. B. Telecommunications. C. E-ticketing. D. E-trading. 10. Dark Ages resulted in blank. 1. Decline of agriculture. 2. Deurbanization. 3. Decline of population. 4. Decline of forests. Identify which statements are correct. 1, 1, 2, and 4. 2, 1, 2, and 3. 3, 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 4. 11. Blank underscore was the first to use telescope to make observations of moon, sun, planets and stars. A. Newton. B. Copernicus. C. Galileo. D. William Harvey. 12. The age of blank underscore is marked with the invention of printing press. A. Reason. B. Renaissance. C. Enlightenment. D. Modern world. 13. The early Middle Ages marked a decline of blank underscore empire. A. Greek. B. European. C. Roman. D. British. 14. In ancient cultures, the development of blank enabled the knowledge to be stored and communicated across generations. A. Printing press. B. Writing. C. Oral transfer of information. D. Meditation. 15. The idea of an alphabet was first used in blank. A. Rome. B. Greece. C. Egypt. D. Africa. 16. Invention of paper occurred in blank in the early 2nd century ADA. India. B. Germany. C. China. D. Greece. 17. Greek and Roman societies flourished in blank. A. Classical Era. B. Age of Reason. C. Age of Renaissance. D. High Middle Ages. 18. Blank is currently given credit for heliocentric model of solar system. A. Copernicus. B. Newton C. Pythagoras D. Galileo. 19. The word science belongs to a Latin word, scientia, meaning blank. A. Fact. B. Knowledge. C. Trust. D. Data. 20. Science does not depend upon personal beliefs, opinions and tastes, hence, blank is an important characteristic of science. A. Progressiveness. B. Objectivity. C. Reliability. D. Creativity. 21. A scientific blank is a description of generalized relationship or pattern based on many observations. A. Theory. B. Law. C. Rule. D. Act. 22. Which of the following statement is not true? A. Science can answer all the questions. B. Creative thinking is a major source of inspiration for scientific development. C. Scientific knowledge is progressive. D. Science depends on observation and inference. 23. In India, blank is often misused to determine the sex of unborn child. A. Cardiograph. B. Tomography. C. Sonography. D. CAT scans. 24. Blank discovered that planets move round the sun in ellipses and not in circles. A. Galileo Galilei. B. Alexander. C. Nicholas Copernicus. D. Johannes Kepler. 25. The mathematician Euclid introduced the concepts of definition, theorem, proof, etc. in his book named blank. A. Elements. B. Edwin Smith Papyrus. C. The Annals. D. The Method of Mechanical Theorems. Foundation Course. Set 4. Sybcom. Same 3 Unit 3. MCQ for practice. Question. Choose correct option for the answer. 26. Blank plays an important role in social and economic development of society. A. Soft skill. B. Technology. C. Insurance sector. D. Disaster mitigation. 27. Which of the following statements are true regarding e-commerce? 1. Large market size is available. 2. Business is open all 24 hours a day. 3. It has provided opportunities to trade throughout the world. 4. Consumers can shop around for best deals for new products. A. 1, 3 and 4 are correct. B. 2 and 4 are correct. C. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are correct. D. 2 and 3 are correct. 28. In 1951, the average life expectancy of an Indian was 32 years, which has increased to 67 years in 2012. This has become possible due to developments in the field of blank over the years. A. E-commerce. B. Healthcare. C. Theology. D. Telecommunication. 29. Blank refers to education in a learning environment where teacher and student are separated from each other with respect to time or space or both. A. Video conferencing. B. Virtual learning. C. E-communication. D. Information and communication technology. 30. Science is a system of acquiring knowledge based on blank. A. Discoveries. B. Scientific theories. C. Scientific methods. D. Laws. 31. Science is defined as a systematic body of factual knowledge gained through blank. A. Experiences. B. Research. C. Discussions. D. Technology. 32. The goal of science is blank. A. Creation of artifacts and systems to meet people's needs. B. Pursuit of knowledge and understanding for the sake of new knowledge. C. To understand natural phenomena. D. To design, invent and produce new products. 33. The focus of science is blank. A. To understand the natural phenomena. B. The man-made environment. C. To design, invent and produce new products. D. To satisfy needs of a common man. 34. Technology can cause psychological disorders like blank. A. Obesity. B. Kwashiorkor. C. Depression. D. Marasmus. 35. Blank is not an example of cybercrime. A. Obsession. B. Phishing. C. Hacking. D. Ransomware attack. 36. Thales, dubbed as the blank, was the first to postulate non-supernatural phenomena. A. Father of science. B. Father of modern medicinal science. C. Father of modern physics. D. Father of economics. 37. Blank was the first to postulate that the earth is spherical in shape. A. Thales. B. Pythagoras. C. Plato. D. Aristotle. 38. Heliocentric model is the theory that blank. A. Places Sun at the center of the universe and other planets orbiting around the Sun. B. Places Moon at the center of the universe and other planets orbiting around the Moon. C. Places Earth at the center of the universe and the Sun orbiting around the Earth. D. Places Mars at the center of the universe and other planets orbiting around the Mars. 39. Blank gave a remarkably clear approximation of pi. A. Archimedes. B. Euclid. C. Newton. D. Hippocrates. 40. Blank is also called as Dark Ages. A. Early Middle Ages. B. High Middle Ages. C. Late Middle Ages. D. Low Middle Ages. 41. Least scientific development occurred during blank. A. Age of Renaissance. B. Middle Ages. C. Age of Reason. D. Age of Enlightenment. 42. Development of thermometer, compound microscope, calculating compass are credited to the name of blank. A. William Harvey. B. Galileo Galilei. C. Johann Kepler. D. Nicholas Copernicus. 43. Blank, termed as father of modern physiology, was the first researcher to discover the circulation of blood through body. A. William Harvey. B. Galileo Galilei. C. Johann Kepler. D. Nicholas Copernicus. 44. During blank, man's previously held concepts of conduct and thought were challenged orally and in written form. A. Age of Renaissance. B. Middle Ages. C. Age of Reason. D. Age of Enlightenment. 45. Renaissance is an Italian word which means blank. A. Spirit. B. Romanticism. C. Rebirth. D. Knowledge. 46. The invention of blank by Johann Gutenberg during Renaissance facilitated the dissemination of printed scientific work and faster propagation of new ideas. A. Books. B. Printing press. C. Magazines. D. Newspapers. 47. Blank gave the world his 3 laws of planetary motion. A. Galileo Galilei. B. Johann Kepler. C. Nicholas Copernicus. D. Johann Kepler. 48. Galileo Galilei is called as blank. A. Father of modern medicinal science. B. Father of modern physics. C. Father of economics. D. Father of modern physiology. 49. Francis Bacon stated that all scientific discoveries should follow through the process of I. Observation, E. Experimentation, E. Analysis, IV. Inductive reasoning. A. All of these. B. None of these. C. Any 2 of these. D. Any 3 of these. 50. Dark Ages were characterized by blank. A. Urbanization, population decline, global decline in temperature, reduction in agricultural productivity. B. Urbanization, population decline, global decline in temperature, increase in agricultural productivity. C. Urbanization, population decline, global increase in temperature, reduction in agricultural productivity. D. Urbanization, population explosion, global decline in temperature, reduction in agricultural productivity. Thank you for watching this video. Students, don't forget to subscribe this channel.